Hello there everybody, this is Giryu DCX and welcome back to Let's Play Oblivion. In the last episode we made our character and was introduced to the Emperor who was trying to be killed. This time around we are going to make our way through these caverns and learn more tutorials. This time it is to sneak, as there is a goblin just ahead of us. And that was a little bit of lag which I experienced, which I wasn't expecting. At the moment the goblin can still see us if we get too close. Usually what you do is cast magic etc, and that would probably kill it, but not a lot can be done about that. And then we have another locked chest which is just a very easy, so that's not too much of a problem. Money and lockpicks is always nice because we always need lockpicks. And here I was just checking to make sure that the difficulty wasn't set too high, because it seemed as though that goblin took quite a beating before it went down for the very beginning of the game. But nope, it's just set to normal, so that's okay. So yeah, now what you want to do is start sneaking about. I mean, that goblin saw me straight away. However, there is a tripwire which activates a trap, but the bloody goblin managed to outrun the tripwire, which is a shame. I have that money. I'm not taking the bear pelt because it weighs too much and it doesn't sell for enough to warrant taking it. And that's where the tripwire was, right there. Every now and again in games there'll either be pressure pads or tripwires, which when pushed or tripped excuse me. Oh, I do apologise, got something caught in my throat there. But yes, anyway, when you trip these traps, something will happen. It could be flame traps or rocks falling from the sky or anything like that. Such as these ones. I mean, the goblins have seen us, but I push that, it knocks all of the logs over and it kills both of them at the same time. It's not very often that you get environmental traps that you can use such as that, but when you do get them it is quite nice. And as you can see, at the beginning of the game you get plenty of lockpicks and equipment just to sell. Well, not the lockpicks, you don't want to sell the lockpicks, but yeah, and I accidentally picked up stuff and became over encumbered, so I had to drop stuff. At this point I decided to change my weapon and equip the mace, because Renault's Akaviri Katana does get taken off you very soon, so I was deciding whether or not to go axe or mace, because I probably am going to be a blunt user. In fact, I believe I decided to be a blunt user or a blunt specialist. So that's why I've got the mace equipped. The mace is supposed to be the slowest out of all of the weapons, but usually the most powerful. And I also decided to drop these arrows, but I kept pressing E on them, so I kept picking them back up again. I didn't mean to, because I very much doubt I'm going to use a bow in this Let's Play. I mean, in Oblivion in general, sneak and bow is extremely overpowered, and I use it all too often. And it seems, according to this recording, when I'm watching it, I am suffering from lag there, but that might just be because I'm running Audacity and Windows Media Player at the same time. And now we enter the cavern section where there is 3 goblins. The first one obviously seen me straight away, but we'll just have a shield and a mace battle, and I end up beating it because it doesn't know how to block properly, because it's useless. And I think at this point, oh yeah, this is where I set up my hotkeys on the PC. Just to set up the hotkeys, you just hold down keys 1 through 8, I think it is, and click on the item that you want assigned to that particular number. So I think I also put weak potion of healings on number 2, so that I could quickly drink a potion rather than having to you know, go into the menu every time I need to heal up and do it that way. You can also set up your magic as well as any equipment, so it'll swap out equipment quickly So you can do it with pretty much anything that you want, I suppose. It's very customizable, so it's quite good in that regard. And yeah, I threw a fireball at that guy from quite a distance, tried to throw some more fireballs and missed. Oh no, the second one did hit actually, but it still didn't kill it. And that goblin seemed to just teleport very close to me, because it jumped but it skipped over the terrain. There is actually another goblin down there in the pit, so I threw another fireball at him, but it missed, so I threw another one and that one hit. So then this goblin runs up, and the same happens again. Bash, dead. Down there's also a cage with a couple of rats in. For some reason, whilst recording this, I completely missed them out. I don't know why, because it could have been a little bit of blunt experience or a little bit of destruction experience. Yeah, because I'm not using a bow, this guy, I had to run up and get up close and personal. It's a goblin witch. It's the first mage enemy in the game, and it has a staff. It's the first staff that you'll get. It's a goblin staff. It's quite grotesque actually. It's just a stick with a goblin's head stuck to it. It shoots lightning, I believe, for 20 charges or something. I can't quite remember the charges because I usually just sell it straight off, because it does sell for a decent amount. Most staffs do. Yeah, and I decided to drop some of this crap that doesn't sell for very much because I needed the weight. Like 3 rusty war axes. I got rid of all them. Yeah. And here we have another chest, but this chest has quite a lot of stuff, nice stuff in it. We've got a sapphire, topaz, gold nugget, gold, and a repair hammer. So straight away I show you how to use the repair hammer. You just click on the repair hammer, pick what you want to repair. In this case I ended up repairing the iron mace, but my repair hammer was not destroyed, which means I can use it again, which was quite good, because sometimes your repair hammers do get destroyed if you use it on quite strong equipment. There's another chest over here which had another repair hammer and longsword, so I took that as well. And ale. I don't fancy getting drunk today, so I am going to leave that alone, because we are adventuring. I cannot have time to be drunk. I'm trying to escape the sewers and be a free man again. And when you go up here, to your left round the corner, there is a little chest which can be very easily missed. It only has arrows and lockpicks, but lockpicks are always good. You always want to pick up lockpicks if you find them. They don't weigh anything, so you can carry infinite amounts anyway. And you will be needing an awful lot of them in this game, let me tell you that. Ah, it looks like we have met up with the blades again. We're back in the sewer system rather than that cavern. And it looks like they're still being plagued with assassins.
Damn it, it's that prisoner again. Kill him. He might be working with...
No, he is not one of them.
Yes, I can help you.
He must.
Don't get me killed, please. Yeah, I pulled up the voice volume because in the last video it seemed awfully quiet. I didn't want to pull it up too much because obviously that would mean I'd have to turn my voice up, and that would make it a little bit crackly, I'd imagine.
Help us. They cannot understand why I trust you. They've not seen what I've seen. How can I explain?
Using English would be good.
You know the Nine, how they guide our fates with an invisible
Yet
hand.
we still have seen no evidence of their actual existence, but never mind.
I've served the Nine all my days, and I chart my course
Oh,
by
really?
the cycles of the
So you're a
heavens.
religious man then?
The skies are marked with numberless sparks, each a fire, and every
Lovely.
one a sign. I know these stars well, and I wonder which sign marked
The star that's about 3 to the left, 2 up, kind of twinkles green and blue. You know the one past the A26. You know, on the way to Burger King. That one. No, really. Basically, all these signs have different abilities. They boost your attributes. So, you know, they give you extra magic or they give you extra speed. So some of them allow you to go invisible, some of them allow you to unlock things. Whether, because I'm just going as a full-out offensive, I went for the warrior, as it gets your strength and endurance points up by 10.
The signs I read show the end of my path. My death, a necessary end, will come when
Aren't
it
you
will
a happy
come.
man?
Your stars are not mine. Today the warrior shall prove a stalwart companion when fortune
No, aren't you
fails.
such a happy person?
No trophies of my triumphs precede me, but I have lived well, and my ghost
Lovely.
shall rest easy. Men are but flesh and blood. They know their doom. but
My
not
hour will
the
never come because I am just a computer game character.
I am blessed to see the hour of my death, to face my apportioned fate. Then
Ah, well, never mind.
my dreams grant me no opinions of success. Their compass ventures not.
Well, that's
beyond
not a
the
very
doors of
usul
death.
vision then, is it, if you can't
In
see
your
past your own
face
death?
I behold the sun's
You'll be able to see into the
companion.
future.
The dawn of Akatosh's bright glory may banish the coming darkness. With such hope, and with the promise of your aid, my heart must be
Well,
satisfied.
you're easily pleased then. You know you're going to die, but at least
I
you
go
know you're
to
going to
my
die,
grave.
so you're happy.
A tongue shriller than all the music calls me. You shall follow me yet for a while.
Oh,
Then we
well,
must
never
part.
mind. I'm sure we'll live.
You may as well make yourself useful here.
It's
Carry this
Boris!
torch and stick close.
He is one of the Blades. He's
We're
one of the
Emperor's
youngest Blades,
bodyguards. Our
actually.
job is to get him
And
out
we
of
will be
situations
seeing him an
like this.
awful lot throughout the
Right
game.
then,
He does become a
it's
recurring
not
character.
plan.
However, this is the only time I think we're going to see him in the Blade's armour
My
for
job
a
is to
while.
make sure the Emperor
As
gets
he
out
goes
of here
undercover
alive, and I
next time
intend
we
to
see
do
him.
it.
That's a while off yet.
Stick close and let us do our job.
Okie dokie.
You'll be all right.
Despite the fact I can kill just as easily as you can, but never mind. And I'll take that potion of fire. And there's a chest down here as well. The first couple of times I ever played this game I actually missed a lot of these chests out, but since then I've learnt where they're all hiding, so that's not too bad. I won't be collecting obviously every chest in the game, I mean that's just ridiculous. You know, but if I see one up, I will be checking it obviously. I'm not going to miss it out in case something does randomly generate into them. I know, for some reason when I was recording I completely ignored this guy, and by the time I got my weapon out he was already dead. I think it was because he ran past us and I was more concerned about looting the dead guy. Yes, you just run past me now, I'm just looting your friend here, never mind, carry on, pip pip.
Watch your back, boy. Protect the
And that guy just shoved a lightning bolt against that pillar and completely took me by surprise. I didn't even know where he was, and again he gets killed by the blades.
The Emperor's
Now I know that guy is there, and I know the guy behind is there as well. The hidey hole back here,
down easy.
they're always here. But we are nearing the end of the sewer system. Well, not the sewer system. Sorry, the catacombs now. We haven't even entered the sewer system yet. I keep saying sewer system, but it's not. These are just the Imperial City catacombs. There's me using my restoration magic, get me health back up because I don't want to use all of my my health potions because they're few and far between at the moment.
I don't like this. Let me take a look.
Yes, so Glenroy is going to go out and scout ahead. However, I decide, well, I'm not waiting for you, so I'm going to go and scout ahead. You can skim along them pillars if
We're
you're
almost through to the sewers.
acrobatics and the speed is high enough so that you can jump higher, and then you can see another couple of doors which assassins will jump out of. However, that time I wasn't successful and I fell off. Never mind.
Damn it! The gate is barred
A
from the other side.
trap!
What about that?
Never mind. We can go this way.
Let's go.
Bugger. Dead end. There's something weird about that. I don't like it. Is it a false wall?
It's a dead end.
Spoiler!
They're behind us. Wait here, sire.
Wait here with the Emperor.
Well, not so much of a spoiler. Everyone knows about Oblivion nowadays. Everyone must have played at least the first 20 minutes of the game by now.
I can go
Are you having a heart attack? Or are
alone
you just
must
going to sit on the
stand
floor and give
against
up?
the Prince of Destruction and his mortal servants. He must not have the Amulet of Kings.
Why not?
Take the amulet.
Joffrey!
He
Potentially
alone
one of
knows
the
where to
boss names
find
in the
my lost
game.
son. Find him and close shut the jaws of
Oh,
Oblivion.
how many times we have to close shut the jaws of Oblivion in this game. And that guy just stabbed the Emperor and killed him in one hit. Yet that thing doesn't do anything to us. Yeah, apparently that knife that guy was using to kill the Emperor was the Mehrunes razor. Although at the time when they did that, they hadn't modelled the razor. Later add-ons of the game,
The blades of sword.
you could actually go and search out for the Mehrunes razor, and it does look different to what that guy used. But apparently that's what he used was the Mehrunes razor, which is a Daedric weapon given to you by Mehrunes Dagon, and has a chance of insta-killing, I think.
Flows through the veins of every septum. They see more than
lesser men. He's just a man himself,
born
born into aristocracy, with a silver spoon in his mouth, or in his case probably a diamond spoon.
The amulet has power. Only a true heir of the blood.
Yeah,
can wear
don't
it,
try
they say.
equipping Amulet of
mustn't
Kings.
give
It will
to
not
you
let
for a
you,
reason.
as you are not a
Did he say
septum.
why? Joffrey, he said that? Why? Nothing I ever heard about. But Joffrey would be the one to know. He's
And he
the
also
Grand
has a
Master
cool
of the Blood.
hairdo.
Although
He
you
looks
may
like a
not think
true
so to
monk with
meet
his
him,
hair.
He lives quietly as a monk at Waynon Priory, near the city of Cork.
Right, so I guess that's one of our
First, we
subsidiary
Through that
destinations
door must be the
and
entrance to the
Coral.
sewers, past the locked gate. That's where we were heading. It's a secret way out of the Imperial City.
Well, it
Or
didn't
was
seem to
supposed
be
to be
much of a secret to me. You had about 50
Here,
people running around down here.
For the last door into the sewers. There are rats and goblins down there. But from what I've seen of you, I'm guessing you're an experienced...
No!
Am I right?
I am not a knight. I'm similar to a knight, but I'm not a knight. I'm not gallant enough to be a knight, sir. Thee might call me a knave, however my skill in weaponry is more than that of any knight. Yeah, so hey, if you do a custom class, you get to pick pretty much all of your stuff, your major attributes, yeah, 7 major skills. Whenever you level up a major skill, it increases your level progress up until your actual character levels up. Lesser skills do not increase experience, as far as I'm aware. They might do, but it might be extremely minimal. So you want to pick what you really want to be good at and what you're really going to use a lot of. Here I've gone for athletics, blunt, block. I want to really push for block this time because I never use it. I ended up going, I picked restoration, then I decided, well, no, because I've got hardly any magicka, so I'm going to be able to get 2 uses and then it'll go disappear. In the end, I was really struggling to decide what I wanted to pick, because I have heavy armor, athletics, blunt and block. I needed something. I ended up picking armorers so that I could repair my own equipment instead of spending thousands on repairing it. Picked alteration because alteration has unlock spells to unlock doors, which is very useful if you're not very good at picklocking. And then I decided, oh well, I might as well go blade, because then I can swap between blade and blunt whenever I want. And I'm going to call this class the Berserker class, due to the fact that I'm going all out kick your ass rage. That's probably the best way of putting it. Yep, so there you go, Berserker. At least I actually got a good art style, or it generates the art style depending on what your major skills and your favourite attributes are, and I ended up getting the Knight one anyway.
I wasn't far off. In any case, rats and goblins...
No, they shouldn't do.
Trouble. You must get the amulet to Joffrey. Take no chances. But
Yeah,
proceed to
I'm
Waynon
not
Priory
going to do
immediately.
that, Boris.
Got it?
I'm going to do a little bit of
Good.
sidetracking before I go
Emperor's
to
trust
Waynon
was well
Priory. I'm
placed.
going to try and stick to the
I'll stay here to guard the
main
Emperor's body.
quest line for the
and
most
make sure
part,
no
but there
one
is one
follows.
place I want to
You
do
better get
beforehand,
May Talos
and
guide
you'll
you.
find that out
By the way,
probably in maybe the
I'll
next
see that it
episode
is
or the
given a
episode
place of
after
honor in
that,
halls and
is when I will venture to the place that I want to go to first. You probably know where it is. It's in the Imperial City, so you can imagine there's only one place that has a quest line within the Imperial City. So yeah, figure it out. It's a great place to get a little bit of experience and get a couple of levels before I go on my main adventuring. So yeah, I opened the gate for Boris. You don't have to, but I always do, just out of unbelievable British politeness. So anyway guys, thank you very much for watching. This has been GaryDCX, and goodbye.